Wicked, 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 whoop, whoop. What's up, gamers and game fans alike? Mayhem here, coming at you from Scum, the survival, looting, and crafting game that absolutely has stolen my heart. And if you've been keeping up with the series, you'll know that I've had a set of small goals I've been working towards, one after the next, and some things have happened along the way that were entirely unexpected. So, as an example, finding this motorcycle, definitely a goal. For a very long time, basically since I made the character, I wanted to ride a bike. Well, then I bumped into some people and they offered me a base, and it was a little brick base, and it was great. Well, things have changed a lot. Last night, I negotiated with a couple of guys a merger between our two clans, our two squads, and now we live here in the base that they built, which is incredible. It is super fortified. There's mines everywhere. There's walls, there's a garage, there's protection, there's locks. It's ridiculous. The gear they have, the organization. I mean, this is like my dream base. And they said, hey, come live with us. Let's all work together. And that was, I mean, it was a process. We had to kind of decide a few things, but look at this. Now our squad is far and away the top squad on the server. What does that mean? Not a whole lot. To be fair, not a whole lot. If it means anything, it just means we'll get more attention from Evil Empire, who we're fairly convinced are the bad guys on the server. They seem to be shoot on sight criminal types who don't really respect other players and are here for the chaos. And you know what? More power to them if that's how they want to play it, but we're going to take our stand along the way. And that's sort of what this alliance is, and what it was from the beginning, protection against people who would wrong us. At any rate, what we have to do today is learn more about the surrounding area, because this is a whole new environment to me, and I'm not exactly sure where the nearest things are and how I should take advantage of them. So let's go ahead and work towards that goal. We'll go out on the bike, do a little bit of scouting. I know that the rail yard is very close and the torpedo factory. I haven't toured the rail yard. Did I tour the rail yard? No, I think we just drove past it. But we did go on a tour of the torpedo factory with our new base mate, Ghost, who goes by several other names. See, these two people whose base that we've been invited into, they take the game quite seriously, and they both have multiple accounts with different specialties and certain um, proclivities. Ah, delicious. I hope if you're watching this, you've brought your coffee, because it is coffee o'clock. Let's take a look around. So obviously, I left my bike out front because we're going to go use that in a second here. The truck doesn't fit in the garage at the time being, but we were able to get our car in. And we'll see about expanding the garage, perhaps. I might be okay with leaving the truck out here. You know, they're all about layers of protection. As you can see, there's two doors to get in here. The hangar doors, and then these double doors. And it's all just locks upon locks everywhere. And so we brought some of our stuff, our fridge and my little uh, battery charger, both right here. This thing's a little bit buggy. Alright, I open the inventory, poof, batteries are gone. And you might think, well, that kind of sucks, your batteries disappeared. Nope, you just turn it off and it updates, but then it breaks the batteries. I don't know why, but that's what it does. In actuality, this is some kind of visual bug. If you toggle it again, they're fine, and this charge goes up over time. I don't know if it's working. It says it's fully charged, but it's 26 out of 100, so charge left 50 amp hours. Interesting. Yeah, that's weird. It says 26 out of 100, but it also says it's got 50 amp hours of charge, so I'm just gonna leave it in here for now. We gotta toggle this thing here. On, boom, boom. Hello? Hello, sir? Okay. Let me step away and come back. It's definitely a little bit buggy, but it is working. Yeah, there we go. There's something about the inventory of this thing that's... like, functionally it charges batteries. Inventory-wise, it's not super hot. These are their refrigerators. I don't know if they even have anything in here. Haven't really looked. Yeah, they got a little bit of something. Fried rice. Cool, cool. Drinks. So we merged all of our stuff together last night. I've got a little bit left to go through. And they've got some stuff on the ground here that's not fully organized that I'm going to try and help them with. This X chest is just packed with crafting materials that there's not really space for in the regular crafting um, cabinet. But this is the storage that they use, and it's incredible. I mean, it's very organized, and I'm hoping to keep it that way. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, and then it goes up floors upon floors here. And we'll skip their private quarters because that's not mine to share. But this is what we're building here, the upper floor. These are all our chests, and I think they're all empty except this one, which has some stuff that I thought we might use to our advantage, things that more represent our interests. So the merger, we're still going to have to negotiate it on an ongoing basis. I'm not positive how everything's going to integrate. I know Pawn was a little bit apprehensive. He was like, hey, do you guys have a repair kit for clothes? And I said, hey, man, there's tons of crafting materials down here. Come grab one. And he's like, no, 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 that's their stuff. So I know he's a little bit about the whole using their stuff. These things I didn't clean out all the way because, you know, not sure what I want to do yet with all this. Like the Val magazine, we might keep that since they can be repaired. Clothes. This stuff, again, some of the crafting materials I'll probably merge in with their equipment, but I don't know if they care about masks or anything. They stay very organized, and I don't want to just dump our medium quality roleplay equipment into their chests. So yeah, they have a large generator, and I brought our two, so we've got 1,000 watts between us. And I might as well turn this one on here, and it could help out a little bit. I don't know if that burns fuel faster or slower, but the gasoline lasts quite a while. Speaking of gas, maybe one thing I could do here, I used a bit of their stored fuel last night, fueling up a second bottle for the bike and the generators and a couple other things. So I might as well make a trip to the gas station and top off one of these. I guess is all I can really manage right now. I'm bringing the shotgun along because it's kind of cool. Sawed-off lever action. I don't know how much use I'm actually going to get out of it. I might only keep it on hand for a couple hours or less. Or I might fall in love with it and it'll become my new main sidearm. I highly doubt that though. The M9 is scrumdiddlyumptious, if you will. They've got a garden over there. We're going to have to pull that apart and start all over. The plants have not been maintained, so they need a little bit of love. Okay. Mines are everywhere around here, and there's one mine somewhere in a bush, maybe by a rock, that's outside of their area of influence, so we can't see it, and we could potentially set it off. I was warned multiple times not to drive through bushes, especially if they're near rocks. Not these little low-lying bushes, it's the big ones that we need to avoid. So I guess at some point I'll probably invest in a metal detector if I don't manage to find one, and do my best to seek that thing out, because the idea that there's a random landmine in the woods that might go off at any time for like no reason, way too anxious for me. I don't have time for that. Yeah, it was cool. We did a convoy, man. One of their boys came over to our house with absolutely nothing in his car, and we loaded up all of our vehicles with things that the chests and things we wanted to bring, and then we convoyed 4 deep, a motorcycle, one of each car, actually. Looks like I'm making some friends here. Sorry, I had to focus for a second. When they scream like that, I need to know what's coming. How many more? I got 2 full magazines on me. I ain't afraid of these chumps. Okay, that's gotta be it, because I'm probably out of ammo here. Let's find out. Yeah, the convoy was great. I wish I'd been streaming for that. Unfortunately, it just was the wrong time of night, and I haven't talked to the new base mates about streaming, so until I discuss it with them, I'm not going to stream their voices. Or, I am streaming the base, and I wish I'd talked to them about that yesterday. They'll probably be okay with it, because they're nice enough guys, but hey, I will respect them, and if they don't want me to stream the base, I will find a way to work around it. I'll just, take a vehicle out before I start streaming and stay away from base, but hopefully they'll let me. It's a pretty cool spot. Alright, fill up. Might as well top it off while we're here. Yeah, we had a couple of incidents. I got my bike stuck. Ghost, the guy who was helping us move, he died right here at this gas station to a screamer, or not a screamer, a laugher, that walked right up to his car door as he was getting out and exploded in his face. And then Pawn, one of our guys, he logged out. As soon as we were leaving the gas station, he was driving the truck, and his game crashed, and it stayed full throttle, just bouncing off of trees and rocks, and then it ended up hitting the sign for this gas station, the one right behind me here, and it just stopped. It was stuck on the sign, full throttle, and then he logged back in, and everything was okay. He wasn't hurt, the truck wasn't damaged, at least not significantly. It was quite lucky, because I've been told sometimes when that happens, the truck just launches off the map to a place that nobody will ever find it. I mean, you can't search this map, right? There's no, if I look long enough, it'll eventually pop up. Nah, man, that thing's gone. Just say goodbye. So, yep, that didn't happen, which is wonderful, because it also had the majority of our things in it, and that would have been very demoralizing, I dare say. Alright, let's see. Ooh, some slugs. I accept, thank you. I might load those in the gun here in a second. I also might stick with buckshot. I don't know. Oh, I didn't even think to use the sawed-off. Could I have used the sawed-off on the bike? Brake oil. Still don't know what that's any good for. This is interesting. I haven't searched around this gas station yet. This is my first time hanging around here. There's some cool combat spots, right? Places to hide, take advantage. Feeling slightly warm. Of course you are. You're wearing a riot helmet and a full armored vest. Look at this helmet. Found this during stream yesterday. That was a good grab. Blup, blup, blup. I'll make the words happen. Just give me the time. Some lettuce. How am I doing? Wow. Very deficient on vitamins. Let's eat some lettuce here. Goodness gracious, take your time. Don't rush. I don't have anything else going on. Might as well enjoy the lettuce. Right? Yeah, we'll go run this gas can back. What do we have here? Bottle of tequila. That's good for making bandages with. And for drinking. Trust me, I would know. If my character is anything now, it's potentially an alcoholic. I mean, that's a real concern at this point. If this game was like Fallout in the sense of alcoholism being a legitimate addiction, I think I would have it. Ooh, an alternator. Very nice. A really good condition alternator, too. Excuse me? Oh. Oh, it's too heavy, is it? Okay. 5 kilograms, we'll put it in the vest. Am I gonna have to make arrangements here? Perhaps I could do something like this. 3 kilograms. It's too heavy for that. Oh boy. What am I trying to do? I don't even know. Put that there. Move some things around. This maybe here. Okay, I think I've got room for this now. And a toolbox, come on. Wow. That's a good grab. Wasn't expecting all this greatness. Not at all. Very good. I like this gas station. Alright, let's head back to base briefly. Drop off the goodies, and then we'll take a trip out a larger radius. Oh, interesting. I don't know what the landmarks are. Huh. I'm gonna have to learn how to navigate this, aren't I? Okay. At the apex of the right-hander, I'm going off-road. This is definitely not how we went in before. And I'm gonna cycle around. It should be on my right, I think. Oh, bush. No, it's on my left. Oh, I see. Yeah. Maybe if I used my eyes rather than my map. Okay. Here we go. A triumphant return, with many gifts plundered. Useful items to be shared and distributed. Leave that outer door open for the moment, because this is a hit and run. I'm coming and going. I'm not staying, you can't make me. Should I? Small gasoline canister. Nope, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Fill with small gasoline canister. Small gasoline canister. Alright, so we used a few uses out of it, but the base is topped up, which I think is an acceptable trade-off there. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Now, batteries, auto. Another vehicle repair kit. Another car jack. There's probably thousands of dollars of stuff sitting around that could be sold without hurting the cause at all. Alternator. Was there a box specifically for alternators? What do they do with these? I'm gonna put it there for now. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing in there. This is wood. There's toolboxes in here, I think. Yep. Toolboxes. Pretty good shape, that one. And then, what else did I find? I think I'm going to hold on to the shotgun ammo since I'm using it. Do something like this, I guess. Make sure that my gas bottles are upside down. That way I don't get unnecessarily confused. Yeah, that could go there. Flares. I don't remember where they had flares. Was it in crafting? I do remember where they had flares. Maybe there's a crafting recipe they know that I don't. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to those as well. And now I need to just put away the garlic and the tequila. And I know what to do with those. We'll pop them in this old refrigerator right here. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of tequila. I think that'll do it for me. Oh, double check, did I close everything? Yep. Oh, gotta close this door. You can go away. Make sure I stay hydrated, right? Okay. What should we explore? There's the rail yard to the south. There's this little thing over here. I think that's what I'm going to check out next. So that's east. We're going south until we hit the road, and then we're going to hang a left to go east. Oh, I want to go back to our old base at some point too, because we left behind a portable work light, and I don't remember seeing it, but if it's there somewhere, I kind of want it. Alright, yeah, we're staying south along this bridge. So this is the torpedo factory. We went there for the first time yesterday, Corpse and I, guided by ghosts. You could see the mechs walking around. There's pretty good loot down there, especially if you bring your lockpicks. And it's easy lockpicking, that loot. But those mechs can be a bit of a pain, so at some point I'll sit up here and study their patterns. Our new friend Ghost handled them with aplomb. I mean, it was almost laughable how easily he dealt with them. We just ran from one spot to the next, waited briefly, ran from another spot to the next, and it was just no big deal. I think we were parked right down there, and we worked our way in and then along the shore, and then we exited out there somewhere onto that road. I don't know. It's hard to keep track of. There was a lot going on. And I am still a little apprehensive about the mechs. I don't want to die any more than I have. I like these fame points. They've been good to me. But that said, there's really, really good loot down there, and he did say he would take us on a further adventure today when he logs on. We'll go hit that spot again. He'll show us the routes again, help us get the hang of it. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. This base is incredible. It's very, very much the sort of base I would want if I knew I could build it. As soon as I saw it, because they were like, well, we could move into your base since you've got all brick, but let's just show you our base and then we can decide. Also, we could build a new one. You know, we could choose a new spot, build a whole new base. Jaw hit the floor as soon as we pulled up. They're talking about landmines and all this. Like, oh, never mind. Yeah, we want to move into your base, please. Are there mechs here? Where's my... Oh, I don't have my interactive map up. This is a 100-pound bow. Found this while I was looting, and I am able to pull it back, so I am using it. But you can see I can't hold it back for very long. I went wobbly pretty quickly there. I gotta pop up the interactive map. I can't remember if this is a safe spot or not. Scum interactive map. Luckily it saves my settings in the cookies, so I just have to check where I am. No, there's no big bad mechs here. Okay. Well, with that in mind, I'm going to be a little bit freer about how I deal with things here, because there's less to worry about. I like that. Oh boy. This might be the end of me. Yep. That's a lot of zombies. Oh, I don't have another magazine for this. Holy crap. Pardon my French, but that was way more than I bargained for. Wow. Only C1s. I think the vest and helmet really helped me there. Alright, let's do some equipment repairs before we move on. That was an absolute onslaught. I've never seen that many come after a single player. I've also never had to pull out the rifle to deal with zombies before. I mean, that was... Ooh, sketchy. Look at that. I reloaded. I mean, I don't think I had any more ammo in this magazine. We'll check that in a second here. Let's just pop a quick repair on stuff. Wow. Yeah, there was no way I was going to deal with them with a spear. They had me swarmed there for a minute. I decided to cut around this pile of boxes, figuring that would hold them back just enough to give me a moment, give us a little bit of space so I could get my gun up. because they were so on top of me I couldn't even pull up my gun. Okay, you can hold 7 rounds, I would assume. Let's pop a few more in there. Okay, why are we, chamber a slug or two? Okay, this gun is very loud, and it attracts a lot of the wrong kind of attention. Put that away. What about you? Okay, so there were 5 rounds in this magazine, plus the one that was in the chamber. I'm gonna go ahead and top it off with everything I have. In case that situation arises again, the spray and pray might have been the answer to my prayers. For once. Okay, there you go. Take that. Put this right here. Maybe I'm not so brash with my dealings here. I don't know if it was just the shotgun or if there was a horde called in also. I don't know what the problem was there exactly. I think it's a little column A, little column B. Wow. That was exciting. I'm gonna eat a little bit here. Get the metabolism going, pop the energy levels up, see if we can't heal. They really whacked me pretty good. Immune system, yeah, and I think I should probably take an antibiotic also. Look at them, they just keep spawning. There better be some decent loot at this spot. Oh, right over his shoulder. There we go. Bring it to me, buddy. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's not what I need right now. How did that miss? This 100-pound bow might be my downfall. I might do better with a 20. Oh my goodness. Right as I'm trying to heal, too. Heal 2, heal toe, heal 2. Also, did I eat the chocolate? I think I ate the chocolate. Yeah. That should bring my everything up a little bit. Let's have a sip of water. Just to steady the nerves. I'm gonna have to repair my vest now. But we came out of that alright. I can't say we came out unscathed, but survival was achieved. So that's good. Alright, into the great unknown? Come on. This inventory system sometimes. There we go. I always have my bow in slot number 2 and my spear in slot number 1. My fingers have memorized that, so I don't want to betray the order now. Okay, bulletproof vest. Somebody will want that. What's 97% too? Is in good condition. We need to get the health going up here, folks. We need the health to come up. Nothing yet. We found one bulletproof vest. I don't know what's around here. This is my first time at this spot. There's definitely a lot of walkers here, considering the way we just got swarmed. That might be a clip. I might actually make a clip for the first time because that was intensity in this game at its finest. For a game that's usually pretty chill and you just pick off zombies with a bow, that was a moment of near panic and destruction. I think if I wasn't wearing the vest and the helmet, I might have died. I don't know that I could have walked away from that. Oh gosh. Even though I know there's no mechs here, just seeing them broken down like this, oof, puts a little fear in you. But if they were dangerous, I would have heard them by now. So, no concerns. You hear their footsteps, hear them moving around, making their mech noises. Those nasty, nasty mech sounds. What do you have in you? Anything good? Sheesh. You think I need nails? Do me better than that. Come on now. What's this? All busted down looking nastiness. We're definitely hoarding clothes now because we keep getting injuries and having to cut things up that we're wearing. So the goal is to have some prepared bandages and keep them on hand, which is a mistake I'm still guilty of. I keep forgetting to have them on hand. Let's take a look at this bunker. This one doesn't look as nasty as some of the others I've come across. A little less gory. Oh, my injuries, huh? I am doing better. Health is coming up. Um, Potential infection, gone. We're at 5100% immune system. Take the antibiotic. You got to take your antibiotics early. I have made that mistake and paid dearly for waiting. I might be able to. Well, I wasn't thinking I might be able to fight this off. I was poor and homeless, and I didn't know the economy. Actually, antibiotics is how I learned the economy in this game. Because I needed them, and I went into the green zone just on a wing and a prayer, and I found that the medical guy was there selling antibiotics. And I said, well, shoot, what can I sell in this town to make the money to buy those antibiotics? And I pulled through. The first couple of doses just delayed the infection long enough so I could loot more stuff to sell to buy more antibiotics. And then finally I learned that you could time your antibiotics and your garlic to multiply the effects of the antibiotics. And that's what pulled me out of the infection and saved my life. You gotta watch that health screen, especially if you're hurt. You gotta keep an eye on it because you can learn some things about how the game works by watching that. Come on now, give me some loot. I didn't come here just to get swarmed and beat up for nothing. Maybe some of these towers around the outside. So far, not great going. Did they put a mech bottom in a truck? Just the legs, huh? Doesn't surprise me. I don't think we need that. I don't know. They're easy enough to find, so if we do need it, we can just keep looking. If they tell me they need them, I'll start grabbing them, but... Oh yeah, let's go. More rags. High quality rags, too. This thing, I don't know how much those sell for, but we've got a truck to bring goods to town. Might as well find out, eh? Cleaver. That brings a fair price, and it's a fairly hardy tool. Good to keep around. Kitchen knives, yeah, this goes back to my early nomadic looting days. If I see a kitchen knife, I'm like, ooh, cash, ooh, cash. And some people would laugh at that, understandably, but I also have a fair bit of money on me because I sell a lot of junk, and it adds up over time. We are coming up on nightfall soon, I believe. So hopefully I can get away with wearing this jacket for the next, I don't know, however long it takes. So far I'm not overheating, which is good. A bedroll. I think I'll grab that. I might use that at the new base would kind of fit in with my nomadic background that I wouldn't want to get too comfortable anywhere. They were like, hey, you got to build a bed, build a bed, build a bed. I'm like, are you really going to put your bed there? Well, it's just temporary, guys. I'm not going to, I don't know. Feels weird. Feels weird, man. Happy to use someone else's bed, but building my own bed somewhere, I don't know. But if I could just throw down a bedroll, I might be happy about that. Okay. BCU locks, I think, if I understand correctly, can only be overcome if somebody finds your body and takes your BCU off of it. So they're a pretty good security mechanism, in, as far as I understand them. I'll talk more with the guys about that tonight. I popped one on a door already in the new base. If they like them, we'll pop this one on there too. Not sure what their feelings are on the matter. They didn't have any yet, and I've found two already, so I feel like they're probably coming across them and choosing not to use them. Or maybe I'm wrong, and the BCU locks are fairly rare and I'm getting lucky. I don't know. I haven't really been checking the towers, but I also, of the ones I have seen, none of them are viable. So is this a place where I'm not going to get up any towers? Look at that. We're almost back to good. That would be sad. I like the towers. They're kind of like a mini lottery. No sprinting right now. It's like pulling the one-armed bandit. You never know what you might find at the top of a tower. Sometimes a whole shotgun. That said, if I wanted to bring a whole gun back, I'd have to play a little bit of inventory Tetris. Yes, 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 a good tower. There is hope. Come on, show me a 50 BMG. Or an M1 Garand. Shoot, I'd take a Tech 9 handgun. Or you could just have nothing. I suppose it's up to you, Tower, what you want to do. Next time I recommend have a little bit of loot. If I'm going to make the heavy journey up the ladder carrying all 59 kilograms on my back, I'd appreciate just a little consideration for my efforts. Maybe a pile of 9mm. I don't know, a bottle of whiskey? Seems like the thing you do in a guard tower, right? You play with your 9mm and drink your whiskey. Maybe I'm wrong. That actually seems like a bad idea. If you are a person who spends their time in a guard tower, don't drink whiskey. Or do, but not when you're in the tower? I don't care. I drink whiskey all the time. That's nice. Look at, we've got all the machines here. And a screwdriver. Oh boy. Look at the goodies I just found. Okay, can I fit this? Ah, come on, tactical jacket. What is this? It weighs 2.8 kilograms. Okay, fire helmet. Definitely sacrificial lamb here. There. And some of these cutting tools. What if I got rid of you for a screwdriver? Because screwdrivers are lockpicks. And I'd rather have a lockpick than a knife. Oh, nice pair of undies. I don't know whose undies they are, but they could be bandages if we need them. Looking good. Looks like there's a box of nails or bolts behind me. Box of nails. Yeah, it's probably a little too heavy. It's a half a kilogram, that. Can I fit you here? Definitely going back to base now, huh? It's another broken tower. Some earmuffs. We're finding good loot. We're not finding great loot, but that's to be expected with a place as safe as this, or a place that is, not guarded by mechs and there's no lockboxes. The real draw to this location is that bunker underneath here, and you've got to be very, very geared up and ready to go, because I'm pretty sure those are the kill boxes, quote unquote. I might be wrong. I think this is an abandoned bunker. I'm still learning about this stuff, but my understanding is those are wildly difficult to contend with. There's guys with knives that tackle you running around in the vent system. Oh, I might have just gotten very lucky cutting off that scream right there. I know it's still played a little bit, but I think if you stop it at a certain point, it doesn't call in the horde. It might still alert a player if they were nearby. Alright, come on. Let's fight. Come on. Oh, there we go. Missed. I missed a little bit. Yeah, those abandoned bunkers, there's good loot in them, but your chances of dying are very, very high. I think the other thing you can find in them is the intelligence upgrades, which would be nice in theory, but I'll tell you what, it's not worth the risk right now. But that was part of the negotiations when we were merging our squads last night. We were talking about having a crew big enough to go in and work those abandoned bunkers and maybe get some of the really good stuff that's in there. One thing we don't have that we desperately want, oh, is a 50 BMG rifle. Why? Oh, are you too heavy? Okay, brake oil can go. Which one's in better condition? This one here? I don't need to repair it right now. The 50 BMG rifle can be used to actually take out the mechs. From what I understand, you can shoot their visual sensor or camera module, something like that, and it's the only rifle in the game that's capable of that, maybe. Um, Not too sure. Ghost was talking about it a little bit, and that's what I took away from it. I might have misunderstood, but definitely he said that the 50 BMGs can take down mechs fairly effectively. So for looting some of these crazier spots, that would be really handy. Having that kind of firepower give us an advantage for sure. We talk about making cash. If we could just take out the mechs at the rail yard and then hit it 3 or 4 times between server resets. I mean, who knows how long the mechs will stay defeated for? I don't know. They might go down for 2 days. Things in this game are weird with their respawn rates. Alright, I think I'm going to stop pushing my luck here. I'm going to go back while I'm still alive and carrying a bunch of good loot. Or decent loot. I mean, it's not a lot of money-making stuff, but it's stuff we can use. Let's hop back on the bike and head west. Wow. I definitely need to make a clip of that situation earlier. That was something special. Hit the road, baby! I don't remember where I'm going. Yeah, this is the right way, right? Yeah, this is the right way, right? I'm gonna go back to base. I'm gonna unload a little bit, check on some batteries, and then I'm gonna take a short bio break and grab a fresh cup of coffee. Won't take more than 2 or 3 minutes. But I'm just not myself without a cup of joe in my belly, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, the other day, before we merged squads, Ghost and Thor helped me find my first car. It was the yellow truck that we have in storage. And in return for that favor, I told them I would use my fame points to buy them a boat if they wanted one, because they were talking about it. So that boat is down here somewhere, according to them. Basically, they set it up where the mechs guard it, and it would be pretty. I mean, it's locked, and it would be kind of risky for a player to go after it. I don't see it, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't know where it is. We're just gonna move on here. Still trying to learn this path back. This map's so crazy big. Still spent most of my time just on the island down here. Or islands now, yeah. I'm an island boy. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot about the bushes. There's landmines in the bushes, fellas. Landmines in the bushes. Be careful. You might just blow up for, like, no reason. Archer? Anybody watch Archer? Alright. Keep my eyes open here. I still don't really know the layout of this terrain, nor do I know the layout location of the base. Obviously, I have it on my map because I built a bed there. I think I see a structure. Well, it's just a LOD. Where am I going? This is good. I like a base that you can get lost looking for. That bodes well for us. Okay, I'm checking the map. I'm going the wrong way. Gotta go east. I'm going south. East is this way. Yep, there it is. It's so obvious once you find it. You gotta wonder how you were ever able to lose it in the first place. Pop these doors open. I'm pretty sure they've got remote door openers, which is pretty baller. I don't know how those work. I would guess they just go on a hotkey. Oh, oh, oh. Watch yourself there, Mayhem. Okay. Close this up. And let's take a look at what we're bringing back here. Got my bedroll, bulletproof vest. Some of this stuff I'm going to take upstairs for the boys, like that bulletproof vest. These guys, I think, have all the kit that they want right now, so they won't really need a bulletproof vest. However, my guys have no vests. Speaking of vests, I have to find another tactical vest. I lost mine in an unfortunate zombie attack where my game crashed during a horde and they destroyed it and killed me before I could log back on. Alright. I think I'll put it in the clothes box. So there's that. Combat boots. That's cool. Those are in decent shape too. Huh. Gotta put a repair on my holster now that I'm looking at it. Let's do the same thing here. I think they both have tactical handgun holsters, but... And then I'm just gonna take all this kind of stuff. Look at, we got a military helmet here. And put it in here. We'll cut it into rags. Maybe wash it up first, and then cut it into rags later. We can use isopropyl alcohol and then also some booze to clean these things up and make very effective bandages out of them. So there's all of that. Short trousers. Who wears shorts? Am I right? Okay. We had a box that was dedicated to screwdrivers. well, almost dedicated to screwdrivers. I can't remember what I did with all the screwdrivers now. I'm trying to remember. Where did I don't think it's in here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Um, okay, well, at the very least, we can put the iron nails in the pile here. Turn them right side up. That'll drive me nuts. Let's see. I'm gonna collapse inventory spaces that don't need sorting right now. The BCU lock, I can pop a battery in that and put it on the wall. Um, so that needs work. Toolboxes right here. Open inventory. Electrician's tools, right? Move this down a little bit. And repair kit. Actually, maybe before I do that, let's repair that BCU lock. Is that possible? I guess not. Okay. I really don't remember what I did with screwdrivers. I was up late last night working on putting things away, and there was a lot of things that got put away. Maybe in tools? I don't think so. No? Definitely not in tools. But that could go there. And cleaver can go here. Tools is a bit of a mess. I might take a moment later to deal with it. Excuse me. You gotta close this door to access batteries, huh? Let's see. These are in really bad shape. Grab you right here. Insert into that. So let's see, what did I put the BCU lock on last night? This here? Let's put another BCU lock on the main gate. It almost looks like they have one in there, right? Remote door sensor. Enforced lock. I'm confused. Oh, is there no power out here? I can fix that. I hope I can remember to maintain this generator. Let's see, maybe... What is the radius of a generator? Okay, fairly limited. Taking hands, I'm gonna put you basically right here. And turn you on. How about that? And now I should be able to attach this BCU lock, okay? Remote door sensor, lock protection, basic and advanced. Curious, why won't it... Maybe this door type doesn't accept that kind of lock? Or something? Okay, no problem. I think what that means is we'll just put the lock on the doors that go to the second floor. At least it means the generator can stay here with the other ones, and it'll be easier to remember to keep it fueled. My question is, with these guys, do they burn fuel slower if they're all working together? Right? If I run just one, does the load draw the fuel out faster? This is a server. I'm playing on a server right now. playing with, I've got a squad, and we merged with another large squad last night. So now we have the biggest squad on the server, and probably the best base, but I'm biased, of course. And yeah, so I'll show you quick. We are the Black Dragons, and then there's an evil empire who I've communicated with a little bit, and they seem to be unfriendly, shoot on sight, nasty type people. And we haven't declared enmity with them, but they have definitely, um, with my new squad mates, Ghost and Thor, have had negative encounters with those guys. So we're hoping that this alliance will bring some safety to both of our squads. There we go. Cannot, if the prisoner already has, oh, you could, oh! You can only have one BCU lock. Interesting. That's too bad. I wonder if this sells for a decent price. Yep, this is definitely online. That's the only way I'd like to play. I've played this game single player, and it's not very thrilling. The zombies aren't that difficult to deal with. Ah, I see. Was it the gear chest? There had to be a chest for all the lockpicking stuff somewhere, right? Nope, that's private stuff. Mags, meds, ammo, and explosives. I'm so confused right now. We had like 100 screwdrivers. What did I do with all of them? Maybe they're still in the truck or the car? Backup gear, that's not our chest. That's one of theirs. Okay. Nope. Unnamed, right. Weapons. I don't think I put the lockpick and stuff in here. Not great. That would be a pretty annoying thing to have lost along the way. Let's go check the cars. Because I've checked all of this, right? Food, cooking, drink. It wouldn't be in that. This was just these 3 chests in here. So it's definitely not in there. Maybe I left it down in the garage, actually. There was this chest. Pickin' and fishin'. That's right. Look at me go. There we go. This could use a bit of organization, couldn't it? Scalpel. I don't even know what a scalpel's for. I think it's just a bladed tool like any other. Nothing special about it. Since these guys keep everything so nice and neat and organized, I'm going to try to do the same here. Given this is just a regular wooden box, but I guess I should probably move it behind a couple more layers of defense, because if somebody did break into the garage, this would be one of the first chests they would come across, and it says pickin' and fishin', and it's not even locked. Like, what kind of foolish nonsense is this? I'm going to talk about a gap in the operational security. I think this is the definition of a failure of operational security. A couple of advanced lockpicks, some regular lockpicks, and then a bunch of bobby pins. We could do a bunch of lockpicking here. Bunch. I'm going to move this box, though. I can't believe I didn't think of this last night. I was so done moving. I was like, I'm just going to put this here. It'll be fine. Wrong. It won't be fine. This is a major security breach. This is a bunch of free attempts for a wicked-willed person. Okay. Taken hands. picking and fishing. We'll probably convert this to a metal chest before long. Or a wardrobe. Try to keep the company colors, right? Alright, I think for now I'm going to put this here, and then when Ghost and Thor come online, we'll have a chat about where they want things, but that should do for the time being. I'm going to grab a lock and lock our lock-picking box just as a layer of protection. And if you were the sort of person who's inclined to do untoward things, and you manage to get past the mines and the other security features, and you picked all the other doors, and then you made it to that box, it needs also to be locked. Boom, diggity, dog. She locked, baby, she locked. Lock accessibility. I don't think I need to play with that. Like if I do nothing, it's fine. Okay. Wow. Now I need to stretch. I need to look through ammo. And let's see if I can find some 545 by 39 to load my gun up with. Else I must craft it. Where was the ammo? Hold on. Before I forget, let me go close these outer doors. Everything else is locked up, right? Just in case I log off in here, or crash for some reason, or internet goes out, I should probably maintain some security along the way. Ammo is what I'm looking for. Ammo. We got buckshot. We've got 45. Got lots of 45. 5.56, 7.62, 3.38. Yeah. Yep, okay. I'm not surprised by that. There's one more box I can check for ammo. Let's check magazines real quick, see if there's any 7.4U. No. I think they run a pretty tight ship with their ammo types. I mean, I'm just using this gun because it's what I have. It's not like important to me that I use this gun. It's a good one that I have available to me, and I'm taking advantage of that. So there was some ammo in box X, which basically means needs sorting. I think it was mostly, yeah, 45 buckshot, 45. This particular type of ammo that I need is fairly uncommon. Let's grab a few tins of gunpowder, grab the lead plates here, and a bunch of scrap. I think I need to use toolboxes also. Antibiotics, painkillers, nice. Coffee. Vitamin pills. You know what? How's my... Might take one of these. Thank you, base mate. What else do I need? I need toolboxes, right? Let's get a little bit more scrap. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I don't know if I have enough lead plates, but at least I know I have enough scrap. Kinda wish I'd taken that stuff from the bottom. That was a bit silly. That was actually very silly. Now I gotta move like almost 10 pieces of scrap because my OCD insists that I must. Inventory Management Simulator. Activate. Scum, the Tetris game you didn't know you needed, but you fell in love with. We showed up for the zombies, we stayed for the mini games. Boop boop, boop boop, boop, boop. Okay, now toolboxes. And we donated a good number of toolboxes to this pile, so I'm not at all shy about using a few to make some ammo. I'm going to try and grab the least among us first. So we can take these two over to the bench, and we're going to do a little bit of crafting here. What's your 54% health? Okay. 545 by 39. Autocraft. Gotta keep an eye on this bench. If it starts running low on health, I'm gonna stop and repair it. I destroyed our last one by accident. It was kind of by accident. I didn't realize how hard they were to build, so I let it die and said I'll just build a new one. Wrong. Okay. That's 15 rounds. What's the big idea? Oh, I see. The toolbox. Okay. Toolboxes. 44, 50, 50. We'll take the 30s next. Take that in hand. Take that. Definitely cheaper than buying ammo. And I'll go out searching for more toolboxes. Not shy to do that. Looting's half the fun in this game. I want to go back to our original base anyway today, so not a big deal. Okay. Kind of feel like I should just repair this thing right now. There, that was worth it. Okay, 545 by 39, autocraft. We've got 15 rounds. I'd like to see at least 30. That would be the goal right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We're definitely going to hit 30. Looks like we might hit 35 rounds. We're going to run out of lead. Okay. We're looking good. Looking very good. Go back to the inventory screen here. Load up with ammo. I'll have a little bit left over for this other magazine. Maybe 10 rounds or so. That's a decent backup mag. Normally I don't have to use this gun, so yeah, I'd prefer to have 2 full magazines. I think having 1 full magazine is going to be pretty good for me. Okay, we're going to have a good number of rounds in this magazine. 13 of them. Load up. Load up. Pop you right there. Pop this in here. Boom. We're ready to go. Let's see. We have 31. We do. Put you away. And I'll use these that last one use there to repair the workbench a little bit. So whoever needs it next can just go right ahead and use it. It is a bit dark in here, isn't it? Okay, toolboxes. I don't have anything for that. Crafting. I have stuff for you. So I think this is where the lead plates are kept for the most part. And I started moving gunpowder in here. Scrap metal. Shibuya roll call, baby. Shibuya roll call. Looking fabulous. I'm going to do a little bit more inventory management here. Some 9mm ammo. Oh, 40 by 40 grenade. I didn't finish with my I didn't finish unloading my stuff. I'm keeping my 9mm here, right? Ooh, tracer rounds. That sort of stuffs things up for me. Let me out. Alright, what's my situation? 6 rounds in here. Load that up. Wait, no, stop. Oh, did they all fit? Is that how maths? What did I get wrong? I got wrong that there was one in the chamber. That's what I got wrong. Okay. There. That saves us some inventory space. Let's see. Now I'm gonna play with my shotgun a little bit. Unload ammo. Did that work? Check ammo. 0. Why did I... That's interesting. Alright, we're gonna split this into 3. Chamber 3 of those, and then I'm gonna chamber the slugs on top. I'd like the slugs to fire first, personally. But really what I want is to make sure that this whole pile of slugs is gone. That saves me an inventory space. Unnecessary. There we go. Looking good. Now I just gotta put the whiskey back where it belongs. In my backpack so I know where to find it. I'm gonna throw the bedroll down. I guess the BCU lock probably belongs on in the cell chest, because we already have one. Should pull the batteries out of this probably. Eating simulator. Batteries go in here. Lightly used batteries. And the bedroll. Just like that. Clothes for the hat. And you know what? I'm just gonna chuck that one grenade into our chest because I found it, and I know Corpse was talking about building a grenade launcher because I think he found one also. Look at that. One of one. I guess you can't stack those, can you? Yeah, not surprising. Is this? Shoot, guys. I didn't even check. There's a whole box of 5x5. Or, 545 up here. Okay. Well, no worries. The bright side of that is now I have some extra. And what I'll do is I'll just leave the extra couple rounds here in the box. Because if I need them, I'll be surprised if I need them. 60 round is a lot, to put it that way. If I end up in that situation, something has gone dreadfully wrong. Yeah, I'll have to spend some time organizing our stuff now. Right, like 9mm ammo. And I think I've got tracer rounds at the moment. So what if we did this and now we collapsed a stack? 45 ACP. We'll merge. I'll talk to my guys about it, but I think we should just merge our ammo with theirs, and then we can all share like one big happy family. Could have a third magazine. I don't want the space taken up though. I've got enough things fighting for space right now. Boom. Handgun. We need to find weapon cleaning kits. That has to be top of the list. My guns are deteriorating, especially my handgun. Gets used the most. Okay, I think that's gonna probably do it for now. This was an introductory stream to our new base location, a little bit of exploration of the area. Personally, I need a little bit of time to do some human things, and I will be back in game before long. I think the next stream is going to be going back to the old base, making sure that I got all the things I want out of it, checking our garden if there's stuff there that could be grabbed, and then I'll do a little loop in the local area for some of our common spots where we can find toolboxes and vehicle repair kits, things that we need to maintain our lifestyle. Anyway, until then, thank you for watching. I am Musical Mayhem. This is Scum, and I'll see you in the next video.